Hello, this is Jim from 1-800-OLD-TOYS. I could be reached at that number, or you could email me at oldtoys@yahoo.com. So today I have not only the Robo Tank Z that I already made a video about. I couldn't find the box, and the box was behind a bunch of boxes. And in front of the Robo Tank Z box was an Atomic Rocket 7 box. So what I decided to do was to do a video on the Atomic Rocket 7 box, but also show the Robotank Z box again. So what I'll do now is I'll put the Robotank Z box up front to show you what that looks like. So this box is not a plain box. I mean, what's great about it is it has the Earth in the background, and it shows the rocket guns firing. And it's interesting how on the robot, the missiles, or the intercontinental ballistic missiles, are lithographed in, and here it seems like they're attached. So they tried to do a realistic interpretation of what this might look like on a planet. Here they have the probably the eye, right? Glass eye that sees. Over here, it's a little bit different. It isn't. It doesn't have a hood on it like this one does. And this here, it looks like it's the mouth door. So it's pretty interesting how the illustrative interpretation is very close, but has a little bit more detail, including this, which I think most people at the time would have seen on a fuel pump, that glass globe that fills up when you used to use that old filling pump. So I took a look at the side. It says battery-powered space robot, Robotank Z. Switch on to start Robotank. It swings and clangs its arms while walking. Then it stops. Guns light, flash, and make noise. After gun lights off, Robotank moves again. There are the instructions. And here they show that the dome lights up. See? Wish mine lit up. That'd be pretty cool. So let's see what's inside. I don't think there's anything inside. Oh, yeah, there's something inside. And a lot of collectors would consider this important. These are the inserts. So if I move this box bottom aside for a second, bring this over here. So I'm guessing that this probably went like this, and this might have went on top. Oh, it didn't go around there. Could have been something to protect the guns. I don't know. I guess I could put it in the box and try to figure it out, but I don't think you're interested in that. So here we have it. The Robotank Z with box. And, oh, here's a number. Number 355567. Whatever that means. Let me put the insert inside the box. Notice that the box doesn't have any torn corners. Let's keep it that way, Jim. Move this over here. Pull this out. Why don't we give it one more chance here. There we have it. Robo Tank Z with the box. Pretty cool that it still works. So let's put Robo Tank Z on the side here, because I think that was an excellent example of how an old robot possibly could still work after all these years. So let's take a look at this atomic rocket, and I need to reach over here to get my battery. So this is, I forget where I picked this up actually. Trademark TM Modern Toys. That's what, well, actually MT, right? Non-fall action. Not going to try that tonight, so don't even think about it. Battery operated Atom Rocket 7. Whew. Look at that. 3178. Batteries, patent number 486457. Oh, it's got a few patent numbers. And it's got a switch. Okay, I guess these are the instructions too. Let's see what's inside. There's nothing inside. Not a bad box. Pretty cool. They don't have years on them or barcodes, thank God. Otherwise, barcode means it's 82 or newer. So somebody did some math on here. I wonder how this works. Let's see if his math is right. Geez, I can't even read what he wrote. 268.97. Yeah, 365. I don't know why that's on there, but somebody wrote on it. It might mean something. Not to me, though. So here, what's interesting about this is we have the antenna. I don't know. These antennas, they disappear. They repop them. I don't know about for this one. But this is similar to a spaceship that I saw when I first started collecting in the early 70s. I was in a field and someone had a pile of these spaceships that they took out of a bag and laid on the grass, and there were a bunch of guys running around picking them up. And I was so green back then, I was looking at them instead of picking them up. And so that was a lesson I quickly learned, that, you're better off picking up things and, looking at them after they're in your hands and not just staring at them from afar, because somebody else is going to pick them up and take them home. So here's the switch. This is in very, very good condition. I mean, usually when things are in this good condition, they haven't been used. It's either because it's old store stock or something was wrong. It didn't work. We might never really find out what the reason was, because sometimes these electrical motors just, don't work. They go bad. But this is a cool dome. You can see the guy in there. Anything with a face on it and an interior is much more valuable. Now, this is a small model, but certainly it's really has beautiful bright colors and a green bottom. And here is the battery compartment. Now you could see some deterioration here, but this isn't due to anything other than maybe at one time there might have been a leaky battery in here, but it's relatively in good shape. And I would venture to say, if I had a moment, I'd probably will, now that I'm looking at it, I'll probably put something on there to keep it from, deteriorating, from rusting, getting worse. So what I'm doing with an eraser is I'm just cleaning up the pickup contacts, because they get oxidized and it prevents, look at that, it prevents the conduction of electricity, especially with these low voltage batteries. They're really putting out 1.5 volts. So between the two batteries, you got 3 volts. 3 volts is not enough to jolt a dead motor. I mean, I've seen people put higher voltage, higher amperage motors, batteries on motors to try to jump start them. I feel if it's not going to work, you know, why try to jump start it? Might work if you jump start it, but I don't think it's going to last. It's not like you're repairing it forever if you jump start it. Some people like battery operated toys that work. Of course, we all like battery operated toys that work, but sooner or later they're not going to work. Depends on the toy, what type of motor it was made with. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 2 batteries in here. And there's a diagram inside. Don't know if you could, yeah, you might be able to see that one a little bit. What I'm going to do is, let's see. I don't know which way's on or off. I think back's going to be off. I could be wrong. Let's see. I don't care which way it works, as long as it works, but I doubt it. So let's see. So for me to put this on, I really have to press. I'm really concerned about breaking something. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this on with my hand like that. Operate the switch, see if it works. Not getting anything. Surprise! So yeah, I mean, it might have worked at one time. It's not working now. So what I'm going to try to do is bend these out a little bit, very slowly and carefully. What this is doing is just connecting these two. So you got 1.5, 1.5, you get 3 volts. So let's see if that helped any. Nope. Oh, I heard something. That must have sounded really nice when it worked. Oh, there's a light. I saw lights. We have lights. So there's lights spinning around in there. You see, depending upon well, I think that's all. That's all we can do here today is just I'm not going to see anything else happen here. Well, there you have it. An Atom Rocket 7. Even this light doesn't work right. Atom Rocket 7. Not cooperating. Giving us a little show of lights. You want to know something? I'll take it. Lets me know someone's home. Okay, well, this is Jim from 1-800-OLD-TOYS. I could be reached at oldtoys@yahoo.com. Also, I'll be showing, coming up, another video on a Frankenstein robot. But before we leave, let's take a look at this little paperwork here. So this says, if I could get, this says from left, Robotank Z, Nomura. Estimate 800 to 1,000, and R1 Robotank estimated 1,000 to 1,200. So we have Robotank Z, but look at the box art. It's much different than this box art. I mean, it has the Earth in the background, okay? But this is in Japanese. And this looks like a robot going up a hill. So does this one. So I don't know. So that's why I said at the beginning of my other video about Robotank Z that I think there's 3 variations. So this variation isn't shown in here, but $1,000 to $1,200. Who knows what it's worth today? Really doesn't matter to me. I wish when I first got this robot, I started collecting robots because they're really beautiful and colorful. Oops. And then what do we got here? Oh, here's a 66 Nomura Japan Tank Robotank R1, $700. So this was probably out of Antique Toy World. Doesn't have a year, but needless to say, thank you for watching, and look for my other videos. I'm making a lot of them. Take care.